Hey you all, I want to share with you an opportunity to learn how to filter your water. I just received my picture from this company EHM. It's really great. It's a good picture. When I read about it, I decided that really I need to filter my water so that it can be useful, it can be more healthy. And so when I got this picture just a few moments ago, I decided to share with you how to assemble it and use it. I think it's a great equipment, and it can be very useful at home. So see, it's like it's 4 pieces in one. This is the main pot. Then there's this pot that goes in. Then there's this lid that opens at the top too. And there is a filter. So once you receive your equipment, you go through the manual, the user manual. It says that you remove the filter from rack. Like I just removed the filter from the rack, and it's right here. This is the filter which I just removed from the rack, and so after that I soaked it in cold water, which I have just done. Soak in cold water for about 15 minutes. Make sure the filter reaches bottom of reservoir, and so that the filter can be more effective when it's at the bottom. And then run water into reservoir slowly to fill the base of the pitcher. So this pitcher, this is called a pitcher. Some places they may call it a jug, but here it's called a pitcher. And so with the pitcher, then you fill the water up to a level that almost touches the filter part, and then now you leave it to sink for about 15 minutes, and then the water is ready to drink. So this is a great equipment, especially if we want to have water that's really healthy. It makes the water have a high pH, which is good for health, and it filters a lot of minerals and chemicals that need not be in our water, because you know this water passes through pipes, it passes through certain rocks, and it accumulates a lot of material that we really don't need in our bodies. And you know the aim of having the clean water is to keep away from diseases. We want to remain healthy. So right now I'm ready to put the filter in the pitcher. So because I already soaked it for 15 minutes, so I will put it in the pitcher right there. So the filter is now in place, and when you put it there, you get your lid and cover the pitcher so that you can now add water. So when it's like this, then you can just use the top part. If you want it to open, you just squeeze a little bit, and there is enough room to get the water in. So I will go ahead and add water to the pitcher. It should be cold water. So there it goes. My pitcher has water at the top, and as you can see, filtering has started, and I'm getting the best water at the bottom. So I will let this sit for about 15 minutes, and then at the end, the whole pitcher will be full, and I can get my clean water from there. So this is a great equipment. I love it. And I would rather say I will order like 2 more for my family, because I want them to benefit from having clean water. And everybody is welcome to just look for it, purchase it, because you need it if you want to remain healthy. Healthy water is the beginning of great health. So thank you so much for paying attention to my demo.
Pitcher. It had a number of issues with it, but one of the biggest issues was getting the top off it when you needed to change the filter. and I was really careful with it, but after 5 years, I had a stumble with it yesterday and dropped it and broke it. And this was actually 3 days ago. I just got this EHM in. I took a flyer on this because I really like the BWE or the BWT filters, which you can see right here. All right, it's what they call a mineralizer filter, and what's really great about it, you can read about them online. It's a high rated filter. It's made by a German company, BWT, and it adds magnesium and trace elements to the water as it filters it, and that really makes it taste good. Okay, so I really like these filters. So I was looking for a pitcher that would accept the BWT filter and also give me more water than a 2.6 liter. This EHM is 3.8 liters, so it fits the bill. And the nice thing about this is this top fits on and off pretty easily. So I'm not going to have the problem I had with the BWT pitcher. Here's the pitcher insert here. Obviously, the big question is the BWT filter going to fit the insert for this? So we're going to look at that right now. You can see it looks fairly similar. I'm going to push it down in and give it a nice push. And boy, that's snug. Look at that. I can pick it up. I can pick it up by the filter. It's nice and snug. So that footprint seems to fit this pitcher. So that's a good sign. Now we're going to put this pitcher in here, the insert, and I'm going to put a little water in here. See how it filters. And look at that. It's working as intended. That's an old filter from my pitcher that just broke, the BWT pitcher. But this is just a test, and it's working. There's not water coming out around the sides that I can see. So hey, if you have a BWT pitcher and you're looking for something bigger, this EHM alkaline water pitcher at 3.8 liters is going to work with that BWT filter.
Okay, so 2 things I will say. 3, I'm sorry. 1, the taste and the flavor, you can definitely differentiate that from a bottled water and this pitcher. Now, the second thing I will say is I use the pitcher for my humidifier for my baby. I don't know if you can see her over there, but when it comes time for me to clean the humidifier, it's definitely different. I've used the tap water. It really damages all the components in there. It makes it really dirty, really grimy. Bottled water does similar, but not as bad. But with the pitcher, it's not dirty whatsoever. And then 3, like, for the price, it does exactly what's advertised, in my opinion, and I would not trade it.
This really is some of the best water I've ever had. If you struggle with like drinking water, this is a really good product. I don't really gush over purchases, but this is not only worth it with regard to my money, but it's worth it with regard to my health and the health of my children. So this is a purchase that I will continue buying my filters, and this is going to be like a lifetime household product. So thank you, EHM or M, I'm not sure, but awesome product. I got so tired of buying Essentia or these alkaline bottles. I felt like I was more so wasting money, and then I had the brilliant idea like, hey, somebody has to make alkaline pitchers, and boom, check them out.
Great product. I love it.